Hi everybody, this is Avram Czapnik from the Jewish Learning Exchange. This Friday night begins Rosh Hashana, the beginning of the new Jewish Hebrew New Year. What does it mean for us? Well, it's definitely not just a time of celebration, especially if you compare it to New Year's, as Rabbi Nissel wrote very provocatively. On New Year's Eve, they get together to escape from reality. On Rosh Hashanah, we get together to embrace reality. On New Year's Eve, the ball drops pandemonium. On Rosh Hashanah, the shofar blows with totally focused. On New Year's Eve, they drink wine to denigrate the physical. On Rosh Hashanah, we drink wine to sanctify the spiritual. On New Year's Eve, they are 1 year closer to death. On Rosh Hashanah, we are 1 year closer to the world that is forever. How sweet it is to be a Jew. And yes, we celebrate that we lived another year, and we're grateful for that. As a matter of fact, we make a special blessing. We make the blessing Shehachiyanu, V'kimanu, V'giyanu, Lezman Ezeh, Shehachiyanu, that you kept us alive, V'higiyanu, and you sustained us, V'kimanu, and you sustained us, V'higiyanu, and we reached this time. But it's not just about reaching this milestone, this time. It's more. Let's look a little deeper. It's not just about a new time, but it's about a new us. Unfortunately, many of us are stuck in our old habits and our old values and our old comfort zones that don't make it easy, or it appears for us to change or grow. So part of what Rosh Hashanah is about, and the 10 days of repentance and Yom Kippur, is all about not just making sure I finish my bucket list, things I need to do before I die, but a much deeper aspect. How do I become the real me? Not only the new me, but the real me. The great Hasidic master, the Rabbi Zisha, always said, I'm not going to be asked why I wasn't this great rabbi, that great rabbi, but rather I'm going to be asked, Zisha, why weren't you Zisha? When I come up to heaven, they're going to want to know, why wasn't I the best that I could be? And it's interesting to note that the word Shana, which means year in Hebrew, is spelled Shin Nun Hey. And the numerical value of that is 355, which is approximately how long a lunar year is. But the word Shana, year, the same letters are spelled two other very contrasting words. One is Shana, to change, and the other is Shina, to sleep, which means that we have a choice what our new year and year is going to be. Is it going to be a sleepy one, where we're stuck in the same old rat race, making the same mistakes again, and not breaking out into our own personal greatness to what we can achieve and who the real we really is? Or are we going to do something dramatic? And dramatic doesn't have to be big. It can be little. How do we do that? How do we get there? Well, one idea is that we celebrate God as King. And God is our King. He's our Father. He's our Creator. He's our King. And He knows us. And He knows our potential. And we need to turn to Him and ask Him to help us reach our potential. Another aspect is that eternal tripod of tshuva, tefillah, and tzedakah. Tshuva, repentance; tefillah, prayer; tzedakah, charity to worthy Jewish causes. All these three ideas help us focus on becoming the best that we can be. Tshuva, repentance, makes us introspective about ourselves. Tefillah, prayer, makes us connect to God. And tzedakah helps us connect to other people. And that's what's so important about this high holiday season. It's a time, yes, to celebrate that thank God we made it, we're here, and that we hope God will inscribe us for a wonderful year, but it's about us trying to get in touch with the real us, who we really potentially could be. Rabbi Wallerstein, who was a very popular and powerful figure in outreach in the New York metropolitan area, has a beautiful metaphor for it. And he says the concept of a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. And what he says is that imagine caterpillars are sitting around and thinking about what's life all about. And one of them says, I heard that if I climb up on top of here, that maybe I could develop wings. And the other caterpillar says, what are you talking about? That's not going to happen. And he does it, and it's not easy. And he climbs up, and he has to be in a cocoon, and he has to break out of the cocoon. He doesn't know. And guess what happens? He's transformed himself from a caterpillar to a totally new being, a butterfly. And that's what the concept of becoming the best self we can be is. Tshuva repentance does that, connecting to realize who we are and what our potential is. By incremental little steps, these things would be great in helping us become the best that we can be. Your comments, thoughts, and questions are always welcome. I would like to wish you all to be inscribed and sealed for a very happy, healthy, and wonderful new year and year. All the best.